Okay, I'm recording now to the computer. So, anyone would like to go ahead?
Yeah, basically, in this Murli, Baba is seeing the children as his lover, and he is our beloved. And then, what are the three specialities of the true lover? Is experiencing him in all relationship with Baba, and getting attainment through the experience, each experience, what attainment we get. And if we have the experience and attainment, then the third one is attainment and contentment, satisfaction and contentment. Those
Okay.
are the three things. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, those are the three main points which is elaborated.
Okay. So let's choose someone who we probably have never heard their voice or hardly hear their voice. Let's see who will that be. We have Mohit Bhai. Welcome. Would you like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Yes, I'm
Well,
Shanti.
I would like to share a little bit in Hindi. Baba in this Murli told like कि जो भी नाज नखरे करने हैं मेरे सामने करो, कोई और दूसरे के सामने नाज नखरे करोगे तो वो नहीं देखेगा. मैं बल देखूंगा और उनको समझूंगा भी.
Okay. So basically, what he shared was Baba said, if you want to have any mischievous nature or games, then do it with me, because only I can understand your sanskaras, I can understand your intentions. Other souls may not be able to understand because they themselves are probably looking to be understood. So Baba says, all your games, your loving, mischievous games with Papa. So that's what he meant in Hindi. So let's see. Can I read today's Murli? Sorry, can I read today's Murli? What is that? Sister Renee, would you like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Shanti.
I just wanted to know, I came in late, so can I read today's Murli? Because I can't reference it if I haven't read it yet.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you.
It's we are doing Sunday's Murli.
Okay, so then how do we read
December
it?
13. December 13.
Number 13. Okay.
December 13. Go to bkdrluhar.com. bkdrluhar.
LAHUR.
Luhar.
HAR. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then on your left corner you would see Daily Murli section. Then if you click the Daily Murli section, you'll have all the dates, so you can see the HTML or the PDF format of 13th Murli. Okay, so I think we do have some good number. So shall we start with our Murli churning? So in this Murli, Rekhaben have summarized the 3 points. And I felt like Baba was talking the Murli from backwards, meaning Baba, whatever Baba said in the beginning of the Murli, and then how Baba ended the Murli, it's like to understand what Baba said in the beginning, first I have to understand the ending. And what I meant by that was the last sentences of I would say right before the blessings, the third, fourth sentences. I mean the paragraphs. In that, Baba actually said that. So I'm gonna write here. Baba spoke about being a true lover. Okay, being a true lover. This is visible, right? Just making sure that
Yes,
everything.
yes, yes.
Okay. So, and Baba said in those last sentences, Baba said that one is the sign, which refers to the experience, but then the result of those three experiences, Baba summarized what a true lover means in two sentences. And that two sentences are, Baba says, love of the mind, and another one, Baba said, company
Of the intellect.
of the intellect. And what Baba meant by this, and why Baba connected love with the mind and company with the intellect, if we really see what is the connection Baba is trying to say, is that mind creates thoughts, thoughts give birth to feelings. And so I'm connecting with Baba through feelings, not just through understanding Gyan. Okay, Baba is this, but going more in depth, meaning a personal conviction based on experience. And then company of the intellect, and intellect, we know it's intellectual property of the soul, meaning it's the analyzing factor, it is the decision making factor, and intellect becomes sharper through understanding. So company of the intellect really refers to Gyan. How much I have kept Gyan as a priority in my life, and the depth that I am willing to go, take the extra mile and trying to understand the depth rather than just accepting everything on a very surface level. Trying to just skid on a surface level, but really understand all these words and Baba's expressions and what does that mean and what are the solutions. That's really like peeling the layer. So company means churning, Baba's Gyan. The intellect does the churning. And love of the mind means that there is always that constant pull and that deep affection for Baba, the deep feeling for Baba, that no matter what happens, Baba is always a priority in your life. And you're not going to Baba only when you need, but even when nothing is happening in your life, Baba is consistent. Right? So it's like a person who's living with you. You don't you eat together, you live together, you share stories together, and then you discuss problems together. So that's that companionship. So this is the result. Really, living as a true lover means I experience all of this. And now, how would I know that the feelings that I'm having for Baba is deep enough? Or how would I know that I've understood the Gyan deep enough? Then that is where these three signs comes in. It's like a checklist. It's a checking point for us. Um, to what extent have I progressed, or where am I in this spiritual path? Where am I? Where have I reached? How much more to go? What is it that I need to do? And so then this three signs comes as a checklist for us. And so the first sign is we call relationship, right? All relationship with Baba. So I'm going to put here relationships. So meaning it's everything, all relationships. And Baba says, experience all relationship with Baba through fulfilling responsibility of love. You would hear Baba say this very often, fulfilling responsibility of love. Now, what does that really mean? If you really trying to say, Baba says, you can only experience relationship with Baba when you fulfill the certain responsibility. That means there is something that I need to do prior, an effort that is needed, that I have to do, so that through that effort I experience this every relationship that I need with Baba. And I would really suggest you to read February 6th, 1980 Murli. In this Murli, Baba emphasized what does it mean to fulfill the responsibility of love. And Baba said in 4 words. Baba gave 4 words from this Murli. I'm just going to quote from this Murli. You can read in depth. But I'm going to summarize this Murli, this February 6th that Baba said. First, I'm going to write down the words first, and then I'll explain to you what Baba meant. So first, Baba said is Preet. Preet is love. Okay. And then Baba said about Neet. Neet is friendship. Okay. And then third, Baba said about Geet.
Is it neat or meet? MEET.
Meet. Is it meet or neat? It says in the book it's written as neat, but is it meet? MEET?
I think, yeah, it's meet.
Okay.
Mitwa, like that they will say.
Okay.
No? Yeah.
Meet, yes.
Okay. So it is meet, which is friendship, and then geet, which is you can say song, but it's not just song. It is appreciation. It's that deep appreciation. So I'm going to say it is word song, but really what Baba meant was that deep appreciation. So I'm going to write here as appreciation. And then the fourth word that Baba used was reet. And reet means systematic. Also, what Baba meant here was that dharna or that spiritual discipline that Baba has given. So I would write here as the spiritual discipline. Now, what are those spiritual discipline? I think we pretty much know. It's sort of like the daily timetable of a BK life. Amrit Vela and Murli and traffic control and Bhog, definitely offering cooking in Baba's remembrance, offering Bhog, it's a pure food. And then, evening meditation. So all of these are just the discipline Baba has created for us to make our life actually easy. So Preet is, Baba says that when the heart is very much in love with someone, then whatever others say about your relationship, whatever others do, that connection between you and that person, that soul, that is not broken. Even though, you may go through some hardship, but still that connection is consistent. That's that Preet, that love from within. And then meet, Baba spoke about friendship. What would you call a real friendship is when you are in need, when you're in trouble, when you need a shoulder, when you need somebody to talk to, that's the first person that comes in your mind, your friend, because you know that this friend, you can trust them, you know that they're not biased, you know that they're not going to share your secrets with others. So you have that deep connection of trust. That is friendship, that. And friendship, you even in for you, you may have friends that that are still in your life even after so many years. And it may not be so many, you may have just few, but then that friendship is so loyal. You've been having that friendship with them for many, many years, right? So that is friendship, Baba said. How much am I having friendship with Baba? And then Geet, again, when you are excited, when you're listening to your favorite song, you sing, even though you are in tune or without tune, but you just sing anyways. People around you could be, comfortable or uncomfortable, but you don't care. You're happy. You're just joyful. You sing, you scream, you sing, you dance also. You don't care about people. You don't even notice time, but you're just enjoying, in that must mein rehna hai. So must means it's like in that joyful experience. So Baba says that Geet is that how much am I appreciating Baba, and how much am I appreciating even myself, and appreciating others in my life. So that is that form of like a song. We always say that when there is truth, the soul dances. The soul is free. The soul is dancing. So in order to have this sense of appreciation, is honesty is needed. Honesty with myself, honesty with Baba, honesty with the other souls, with family. So that is Geet, what Baba meant. And then Reet. Again, it's all about the spiritual discipline. Now, if I can give focus to these four, automatically your relationship with Baba gets very close. Why? A simple example, like, for you, whether with your kids or grandkids, when they're obedient to you, automatically your heart melts for them. You want to do so much for them. And even before they could ask something from you, you already know what they need. You want to fulfill all their desires because you're very touched by how much they trust you, and they listen to you, and even they care for you, they take care of you. So you automatically are melted, and you want to be available for them. You want to do your best for them. In that sense, when I just make sure that I'm following all this, automatically, one is I draw Baba's love, but another one is Baba also draws my love to him. It's like both are connecting with each other. Two forces are connecting with each other and pulling each other's love towards themselves. And that is why when Baba said, two souls become one, that is love. The love is merged in the heart, and that is what Baba meant, being equal. And also in the Murli, Baba says to be equal means to be merged in love in the heart. I am Baba's, and Baba also feel that I'm his personally. So that is what the first sign is, having all relationship with Baba. And in fact, Baba asked 3 questions uh, for us to just check, contemplate within us. The first question Baba asked was, do I have all relationship with Baba? All relationship, not just father, mother, or friend, or soulmate, or companion, or a child. Every relationship that a human soul would need in their life. Do I have those relationship with Baba? First question Baba asked. Second question Baba asked was, can you experience that particular relationship that you need at that time? Right? So let's say if you need a mother, you need a nurturing, you need somebody to pat your head and say it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. You can put your head on a mother's lap, and you just want to feel comforted. So am I able to experience Baba as a mother at that time? Or I just want to have some fun. I just want to dance, and I just want to enjoy. So I want to have a friend. I want to have a friend that I can joke with. I want to have a friend that I can share stories with. So do I see Baba as a friend at that time? Am I able to experience that different? Remember we said that everything is love, but then there is a different expression of love. One is a very comfortable love, from a friend or from a mother. Can I experience all that? And the third question Baba asked was, do I have a relationship with Baba based on the Gyan? Baba said, I'm this, I'm that, and Baba is this, and Baba is that. So have I just understood Baba? Or am I connecting with Baba out of experience? So one is connecting through the head, and one is connecting through the heart. So what
Yeah.
is the quality? What is the quality of my connection with Baba? And what is the difference in the quality when I'm connecting with Baba through my head or through my heart? If it is through my head, I'm always being very analytical. I'm always trying, okay, this is the right way, or this is not so right. But The heart doesn't know what is right or wrong. The heart only believes and has faith. And so, am I questioning Baba? Baba, can you do this for me? Or Baba, are you there? Baba, you are seeing all this. Baba, why aren't you helping? So the head questions, but the heart
But hard.
believes. The heart only believes, and the heart absolutely have the faith that Baba is watching, Baba is providing, Baba is supporting.
It's
Right?
true.
So that is that is the quality of connection, whether I'm connecting from the head or I'm connecting from the heart. And then let's go into and also Baba spoke about I want to write this in Hindi. Baba spoke about because it rhymes. So one is mohabbat, okay, versus
Mehnat.
mehnat, which is, if I were to say, this is love and this is labor. And Baba says, what does this mohabbat or mehnat results to is contentment. Okay, contentment. So if my mohabbat is higher, that means if
High by heart.
my love for Baba is deep, I do not need to make effort and my contentment level is very high. But if vice versa, if at every step I have to make effort, if at every step I'm trying to connect with Baba, that means I still have not established that loving relationship. It is still from the head. Then contentment is only sometimes. And in fact, I am trying to create a result as per my convenience. That is where mehnat comes, is that I'm not having that faith in whether in Baba or drama, but I'm trying to create a result as for my convenience. That is where labor comes. But when there is love, there is definitely faith. Yes, I am doing my best, but Baba is also looking out for me. And Baba also will guide me. If I'm going in the wrong way, Baba will guide me. And I absolutely trust in drama. Then what happened is the situation that comes as a result, you will be able to readily
Continue.
accept, but there is also the deep contentment coming from faith, coming from love. So that is the two whether my effort is based on mohabbat, love, or it is based on mehnat, labor. Then accordingly, my contentment level will be. That is the first sign. Second sign that Baba mentioned was attainments. Okay, prapti. So, what does attainment means? If I really wanna just summarize and say what attainment really means, attainment means that what have you achieved, and really what have you achieved means after coming to Baba, what has happened to you that made you better than how you were before. So that is something for you to think about, for you to make that comparison, how you were before and how you are now. So then what is it that happened to you that you became a better person now? That is attainment. What have you acquired? What have you earned? What are you experiencing now? That is attainment. And attainment can be in many forms. Attainment can be in form of, I would say, experience. I would say experience, right? that experience of joy or the experience of
Joy,
uh,
peace,
peace. That is the one
happiness.
form of experience. Another form of experience can be your skills. Now, maybe before you could be a very shy person. You are not comfortable talking to people or in public, but now you've built confidence. Now you're able to talk. That is a skill. And then maybe before you may not have been good in cooking, but now you've learned cooking. Baba's taught you cooking. So it's a skill you
That
acquire.
is true.
Confidence. Yeah,
That is
get
true.
confidence, you know.
Who, somebody said something?
That
Susila
is
Mat,
true. That is true.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So you acquired a skill, right? So that is also a prapti. That's also an attainment. And third kind of attainment is relationship. And when I say relationship, it's not just Baba, but even us. We all have come from different countries, or if it's not for Baba, I don't think in this birth we would have ever met. We would not have met. We would not have known each other. So relationship, Baba have taught us how to create a relationship with each other, but also how to sustain that relationship. Not just
True.
today, I have a relationship with you, tomorrow, I break my relationship with you. Baba have taught us how to sustain. And that is why Baba says that it's not about leaving everything behind and coming to me. No. Then I am of no service even to Baba. But Baba wants us, and Baba is teaching us how to even sustain our relationship with family, whether it's a Lokik family, whether it's a Biki family, but just family. So that is also that is also an attainment. So there are in three levels I would have attained something from Baba, and that's for you to check. What have made you a better person after coming to Baba than you were before Baba? So
Sister,
then, yeah,
will confidence come here?
yeah.
definitely that's an experience, right? It's
Okay.
definitely an experience. And through that confidence, what all you have achieved, maybe at job, you could lead a project, I'm saying example, or maybe now you're able to give a better presentation at work, when before you used to be nervous, or you're not sure if you know it enough, or what if somebody questioned me and I'm not sure how to answer, all of this. So confidence is an experience, and that can be shown in your skill.
Okay.
Right? So these are all so whenever you hear Baba say prapti, attainments, having all attainments, means check that is there something in me that I feel I need to still become better at it? Or is there something in me that I wish that I have it? That means that area I haven't achieved. That means I still haven't worked on that area. Okay. So that is attainment, what Baba meant. And then of course,
True.
then Baba spoke about the two relationship. So from a father, we experience inheritance. And inheritance is, we are not, we could be easily think about heaven, but that is again still far-fetched. But right now, the inheritance that I receive from Baba, when you sit in connection with Baba, that what you receive from Baba is that love or protection, virtues, powers, those are instant. Right now in confluence age, you will feel it. That is that immediate inheritance that you get. And then golden age is okay, that's going to come up soon. But right now, being a Brahmin, what is the immediate inheritance I experience from Baba? So that is one. And then as a form of a Sadguru, Baba says Baba gives blessings. But what form of blessings Baba give? In some Murli you would have heard Baba says, it's not that Baba gives you blessing and all your problems are over. That is not the blessing that Baba meant. But when Baba says Baba is giving you blessing, example, how, the sign of giving blessing is we always put the hand on the head, right? This always, oh, I bless you, You know, when somebody is giving you blessing, they'll put their hand. So why that hand on the head? The hand can have many representation, can have many meanings. The hand can also mean I am there for you. The hand can also mean that no matter what you do, you will always, you know, that means you'll always succeed in life because I'm there for you. So this
Like canopy.
canopy, yes, canopy of protection, canopy of love. So this is what Baba means by blessing, because when I receive that confidence, that love from Baba, automatically the soul begins to have faith within the self, and the soul is able to face situations, you know. So Baba's blessing is to empower my powers, and then I am using my powers to solve my problems. But Baba's blessing is not removing my problems, but to make me bigger than my problems, to make my perception bigger, to make my heart bigger, that I can adjust. That is Baba's blessing, you know. So that is what Baba says from Sadguru. So that is attainment, in the aspect of attainment that Baba have said. And then we will go into the third, the third
Trupti.
aspect. The third is
Trupti.
satisfaction, trupti. So satisfaction, Baba says. Okay. So in terms of satisfaction, Baba says that no, Baba gave the analogy of when the stomach is full, you don't have hunger anymore. But that is the example for physical level. But then how would we know the soul is hungry? How would you know that the soul is hungry?
Because we want something. If we have so many things, also we are not satisfaction. No.
Okay. So how about the others? How about Ababen? How would you know that the soul is hungry?
Sister, can I share?
Sure. Mohit Bhai, right?
You can easily come to know when you are unable to give it to somebody, like whatever you are missing. If that feeling you are unable to give it to somebody, that means you are literally hungry for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're empty.
You are not
So
satisfied.
you're not
Unhappiness.
Soul
unhappy.
feels peacelessness.
Soul feels peacelessness. So when the soul feels peacelessness means Baba is talking, the mind is hungry. Baba says the mind. So I'm going to write here that the mind is full. That means, in another word, satisfaction means the mind is full. That means the mind is not trying to earn respect. That's what Baba said here. Baba says the mind is not trying to earn respect. The mind is not trying to earn fame. The mind is not trying to earn love. But in fact, the mind is very full. So, just say incognito, what do you call subtle, sukshma, incognito, that you do everything very incognito, and sometimes you even allow others to take the credit, and it doesn't bother you. That means you are doing something, but it's not necessarily that you want others to
Appreciate.
appreciate you, or for others to validate and say you did a good job. The mind doesn't even go into all of these desires anymore, because I am doing just to see that soul happy, and that's it. That all I need. But I don't necessarily need that soul to know I did it. So then that Baba says the mind is full, and mind means feelings. Remember we said over here, mind is all about feelings. Intellect is all about knowledge. So when the mind is full means that that feeling of giving is definitely there. The feeling of being incognito is definitely there. And the feeling of just being very loving, very compassionate for others, because I'm constantly receiving from Baba. And so then there is so much for me to give. The heart is big,
Full, yeah.
right? So that is what Baba meant by satisfaction is the
Fine.
mind is full, just the way stomach is full when you eat. So the more you experience from Baba, your mind is full. And Baba said, when the mind is full, what happens is there are no limited desires. So let me please. So when Baba said there are no limited desires, now how will I know that the desires that I am having is limited or it is unlimited? How do you classify what is a limited desire and what is a pure desire? How would you classify that?
Can I say?
You are detached.
Okay.
You means you feel Baba will give it to you when you feel happiness like inside. So when you receiving and you don't expect from anything, you are doing from your heart basically. So you know, inside you feel, oh, Baba is giving, Baba is Karan Karavan Har, and he is to doing it, you are not. So every soul you have to see as a, Baba's child. So you don't have a limited desire, you have unlimited. So that you don't feel any expectation for others, you are giver basically. So Baba is saying satisfaction is, when you full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Ankita Ben? Would you like to share?
Uh, okay, I'll try to explain in Hindi.
Okay.
um,
ठीक है.
okay, unlimited and limited, right? I think limited means थोड़ी सी एक्सपेक्टेशन रह जाती है कि कुछ करूंगी तो वापस कुछ मिलेगा, और अनलिमिटेड में कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन ही नहीं होती, सबके लिए अच्छा ही सोचने को सोचना रहता है, ब्लेसिंग्स देना, ऐसा लगता है
Very
मुझे.
good. Very good. So did everyone understand what she said? I don't think I have to translate. I think every one of you.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? That means she said that in a limited desire, then there is always that motive, and in unlimited desire, then there is just that the feeling of giving and the feeling of benefiting others. So in our everyday, we can personally check whenever we have a thought, whenever we have a desire, that we could be thinking that I want to do best for this soul, I want to do best for that soul, I want to give in this, I want to do that. And after you do, your feelings will tell you if the person rejects or if the person doesn't appreciate what is your feeling. So then you will know that that desire that you had was a very subtly there is a motive, or it's okay, you felt that this could be best for them, but maybe they have a different preference, and it's okay, it's completely okay. That means you could be okay with it, you could even be okay with rejection and don't feel bad about it. That means then there was that pure feeling. And definitely in a unlimited desire is that there is a bigger percentage of bringing benefit to others without having any return for me. That benefiting others, it's a bigger percentage when we say it is an unlimited desire. But also, like, even for me, for my own personal progress, for me to be able to, like, example, Baba always talks about Sakash. Baba always say send powerful thoughts. Even in Amrit Vela, if you see in the blessing, Baba said that in your mind every day at Amrit Vela, cast your vision with your thoughts on souls who come into connection with you. right? And then the more you remember them in your thoughts, the more your thoughts will reach them, right? So again, am I trying to think about that soul, or naturally that soul is coming in my mind, and then I'm just sending good wishes, just blessing them from my heart. And when you bless them from your heart, you will know that the intention of that blessing is so that you will have a better relationship with them, or so that they will understand you better, or so that they will be cooperative with you, or it's just that let that soul experience and get fulfillment, whatever that the soul is looking for. Please, I think, mute yourself. So that is that. Then that is that. The intellect becomes very sharp in trying to discriminate, in trying to identify, is this motive pure? Is this desire pure? Or is it in some ways impure? Right? So then that is what Baba says, a soul that is satisfied will never have limited desires. That means they will not still be looking something for them from others. So that is in terms of satisfaction. And then Baba said that, okay, Baba also said this, it's a very beautiful word that Baba said. A true lover experiences personal love from Baba. They experience personal love, right? And what Baba meant by personal love in 3 ways. Baba says, one, so let me try to write here. So personal love, I'm gonna write here. Sometimes I feel the board is too small. Okay, personal love from Baba. And what Baba meant by personal love in three words, Baba said. One is vision. Two is attitude. And 3, Baba said, world. Okay, now I'll explain what Baba meant. So when I'm very true to Baba, I experience a very personal connection with Baba. Even when even whoever it is reading the Murli, but you would feel Baba is talking to you personally. Baba, the Murli Baba could have given generally for everyone, but you feel Baba is talking to you. And then when we have a meditation, you feel Baba is reaching out to you. That's that personal touch, the love with Baba. And Baba said that in vision is that in my vision, whoever I see, whatever I see, Baba is present. Baba is in my vision. Whoever helps me, I will feel Baba is doing through that soul. And even if somebody is teaching me something, somebody is correcting me, somebody is advising me, I feel Baba is doing it. I feel Baba is trying to help me out through them. Remember in the previous Sundays, Murli Baba says, those who insult you, those who give you trouble, they are all your teachers, right? And so then what kind of vision do I have with that soul? I feel that soul has come in my life to teach me something, but I feel that Baba is also helping me to learn the lesson. Baba is helping me how to see that soul, how to understand that soul. So it's always, in any perspective, in any vision, Baba is present. I bring in Baba. And I feel, okay, Baba is doing something. Baba is helping me to see something which my ego is not allowing me to see, or my own self-esteem that is low is not allowing me to see. So that is keeping Baba in my vision. Second is, Baba says, Baba, is in my attitude. Now, what is attitude? Attitude refers to characteristic, refers to personality, how I think, how I speak, how I walk, how I smile, how I eat. These are all characteristic, just lifestyle. And so if Baba is present in my lifestyle means that there is so much divinity, that there is so much divinity of spirituality, royalty in my day-to-day life. I could be doing such simple tasks, but really the task is not important. But how am I presenting myself when I'm doing the task? That is important. That is called royalty in action. You know, we are all simple, but we're very royal souls. Then Baba is present. Baba's characteristic, Baba's what do you say, vibration or Baba's teaching, it's present, it is shown through the way I deal people and deal situations. So that is called Baba being present in my attitude. You know, sometimes you would hear Baba says, will these thoughts be something that Baba would think? Will this the way Baba would speak? Will this the way Baba would respond to situations? How would Baba feel? How would Baba speak? How would Baba walk? Right? We have Brahma Baba. Definitely Brahma Baba is like our Bible. It's like a reference for us. Brahma Baba's lifestyle is a reference for us because he made his life. He made it successfully. He made it. He became equal to Shiv Baba, right? So that is having Baba in my attitude. And then the third aspect Baba said was Baba becomes my world, you know. And when Baba becomes my world, it means that I feel that yes, there are other souls in you know, I'm living with other souls and dealing with other souls, yes, but I feel that my connection with Baba is so strong that I feel a sense of detachment, but definitely a lot of love for them, and that compassion side I can have for them. You know, when I see some souls can be acting, you know, in their worst state of mind, can be very negative, the sanskaras, you know, all the impurity comes up and they could be acting in such way. But even then, I don't think that they're personally attacking me, but I just feel that that soul is so helpless, that soul is causing more damage to them. So how can I have compassion to that soul, and how can I send that power, that good wishes to that soul, so the soul understand and the soul changes? Because whatever anyone does to you, so always remember the quantum physics. We're talking about quantum physics, talking about, you know, the energy of thoughts, and this is for sure. It's a fact that any thoughts you think, the energy that is created from that thoughts, only 20% of that energy is being vibrated to other souls. So that means, you know, in physics, they talk about particles, they talk about energy particles. So from one particle to another particle, how energy is being exchanged. And that's only 20% of the energy can be actually corresponded, can be shared. But then the remaining 80% stays with that particle itself. Right? And so whatever thoughts, and we are particle, we are all just energy, we're souls. And so any thoughts that you create about any soul, only 20% of that energy is being experienced by that soul, but the rest 80% stays with us. So the impression that stays with me is much deeper than what that soul is experiencing. So if that soul is creating some negativity, only 20% you experience, but the larger 80% is within that soul. And that is why the more a soul is trying to cause harm to another soul, the more they themselves cause harm for them, the more they put them in danger and in pain for a very, very long time. And you can brush off and you can go about, walk with your life. So when I understand this real that equation, what is really happening, how then when I keep Baba as a priority, my source is Baba, my connection is with Baba, and then with family members, I'm very cooperative, I'm very adjusting, I'm very loving. But in the same sense, I am detached. When Baba says be detached, means be detached from the pain that they are trying to give you. Be detached from their negative sanskaras. Be detached from their attitude of trying to gain attention, trying to create fear, or trying to make you feel intimidated or small. Be detached from that. Okay? So detach from the negativity, but not isolation from the soul per se, but detach from the negativity. Why? Because you feel you're so huge. You feel like Baba's bubble. You know, Baba's just that whole bubble, the whole light is protecting you, that nothing can penetrate that bubble. That's that sense of protection. When Baba becomes your world, then you are always in Baba's protection, and Baba will help you to see and understand and how to interact with souls. That is what it means to be have Baba as my world. So this is what definition of a true lover. We're about time. Any questions? So everybody got it?
Yeah, just one thing. So when you said that, like 20% of the negative vibrations could impact us, right? When we are in Baba's canopy or in his under his security, and Baba is our world, then I believe that even that 20% is not going to touch us, right? We'll be very safe and sound. Yeah.
Because if you see again, we are talking, I'm coming back to physics again, law of thermodynamics, is that energy that is at a higher point will flow to a lower point, but a lower point cannot flow to a higher point. So we are talking in terms of soul energy here, because all of us are souls and Baba is a soul. We're talking in terms of soul energy, whose energy is overpowering, is higher, and whose energy is lower. Negative energy is always a lower frequency and positive energy is always a higher frequency, right? So it's one is below zero and one is above zero. What do you call positive is above zero. What do you call below zero is always negative. So positive frequency is always in a higher vibration. Negative frequency is always in a lower vibration. So if my thoughts are more on a positive frequency, I am always on a higher point. And if anyone else that's come in my life who are in a lower frequency, they are not able to affect me. But if I am also myself in a lower frequency, then someone else of a lower frequency, we can easily penetrate each other's vibe, area of, we call it electromagnetic field of energy. We can easily penetrate each other's energy level. But if you are higher, then this low cannot affect you, but in fact you can start affecting them. So Baba, when you keep Baba, you will always be vibrating on a higher point, always. That's given, and you will then be able to inspire the other souls. Yes, does that answer you, Rasik Bhai?
Yes, excellent. Thank you.
Okay. So anyone else have any other questions before we end the session?
I don't have a question, but I enjoyed the whole talk very much and it touched my heart.
Okay, I guess Baba knows how to touch your heart. That's quite easy. Baba's very smart in that.
Thank you.
Sure.
So, sister, all these Murlis, they flow because
Definitely.
last week we talked about companion and company, and even
Definitely.
in this Murli, it's the next version of company basically.
Yes, exactly. When you're able to see how Baba flows, you know why Baba flows? Because even the Murlis we are reading, it's a recurring meeting that has happened, right? Baba comes twice in each month, in October and November. All of these are the ongoing meetings, Baba Millans that they had before. So Baba also flows in that subject. These are not some random Murlis that we are reading. No, it's consequent. It is, dated, each month is together and by the year. So it's like Baba talks about a particular pattern at one time. And if we can understand that pattern, you will just feel Murli so beautiful. Absolutely, there is a connection.
That's what I want to share here. That is true, what sister, because you know, if you read every day Murli, you receive Baba's, answer next day. Because if you miss, you don't know what Baba is trying to say. So it's very important to listen to Murli and churning. So whatever you want to ask for Baba, before you do any work, he will answer you. And this is a very important thing. Sister give the very good example of cooking. So many things, Baba taught, while with Baba. So yeah, thank you, sister, so much.
That is
Very
also an
good explanation.
attainment, right? That's also an
Yeah.
attainment. Maybe cooking
Yes.
or baking.
Yeah.
These are all skills that we acquired
Yes.
from Baba, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can end our session. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om
Thank you.
Shanti,
Have a good
Sister
night.
Om
Vinod.
Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. Good
Vinu Didi,
night.
Om
Yes.
Shanti Vinu Didi.
Om Shanti, Ben.
Excellent,
Om Shanti.
excellent explanation. Really touched my heart.
Sure. Om Shanti.
Sister, I need
Om
to ask you
Shanti.
something. Is it this class only Thursday? Because I have
Yes.
another
So
always.
for December, so initially this Murli class was always on Mondays, but because Mondays we have Raj Yoga course at the same time, so Thursday is the only thing that's available. So one of Baba's child, this is her Zoom, so we are using her Zoom. So then Thursday only for December we are
Oh,
having
okay.
it on Thursdays. Otherwise, this class is always on Mondays.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, because I'm clashing with another class. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Sure.
thank you.
Om Shanti.
Sister, this is
Okay.
Uma.
Yes, yes, sister.
I remember you said you're going to share a video with me.
Okay. Sister, can you call me? Because I'm also not sure which video, but can you call me? I'm sure you have my number.
No, I don't have your number.
Acha. So let me just
Are you in the group? BK
I
group?
can just type you my number here. And you can just my God, what is my number? Actually, you know what? I have your number. I'll text you. Okay.
Okay then. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Om Shanti. Good night.
Om Shanti. Good night.